Welcome back to my one-pot anti-inflammatory rice around the world. This week we're in Cameroon making an inspired Ndolé rice dish with a lighter anti-inflammatory twist. We'll be using almond paste instead of peanut and olive oil. For this version, I will be building my stew with lean beef, rainbow chard, onions, garlic, ginger, with a smooth almond paste made from raw, unsalted almonds, blended, nice and smooth, with a little bit of stock. I'm cooking everything in olive oil. You will need turmeric, thyme, ginger, and garlic, salt and pepper to taste, and 1 chili chopped. When the stew is all done, we'll be using some brown basmati rice to complete the dish. You will still get the ndolé comfort with the creamy, nutty flavor. So grab your pot and your almonds, and let's make some Cameroon ndolé rice dish for episode 3. I will be substituting the traditional bitter leaf with rainbow chard. Chop your carrots and set them aside to add to the stew. Fun fact about Cameroon: it's the only country on the continent with many climates and many landscapes. It is also known as Africa in miniature. Chop 1 chili for a little kick. If you want it spicier, then just keep the seeds in it, and that will give you a little kick. Now chop a handful of green beans. That will help with the added vegetable for this meal. Now, here is everything that you will need for your Cameroon-inspired Ndolé stew that we will have with basmati rice. Soaked raw unsalted almonds for the paste. For this week's protein, we chose to use beef chuck cut into bite sizes. Now some green peas, some green beans, some chard, some blended ginger and garlic, some parsley, chili, chard, carrots, beef, rice, almonds. These are all the ingredients that you will need for your stew. I will be leaving the ingredients and the step-by-step directions on how to make the Ndolé stew for your 3rd episode of Rice Around the World. Soak your almonds for 30 minutes, then remove the skin before you begin to blend. This is your almond paste, nicely blended and smooth. Now heat the oil for pan-searing the beef. Add in some of your aromatics to the beef and let it sit covered for about 10 minutes or until tender. Now add your garlic, your onion, your ginger, and let that simmer for a bit. So cover your pot, lower the heat, cook until tender. At this point, the beef is very tender, so once it's to your liking, basically, you're going to take it out of the pot and just leave it to the side to add later. Add more oil to the pan to saute the rest of the vegetables. Add in the rest of the aromatics. At this point, you're sauteing some garlic, some onion, um, some pepper, some chili, anything, all the aromatics. Now it's time to add the almond paste and stir and let it simmer for a bit. This is not your traditional andalé. It would look a little bit lighter, sort of like a peanut color. My anti-inflammatory twist adds turmeric, which gives it the that bright yellow color that we love. Look at this beautiful color that we have here. This is the consistency that I'm looking for. Now it's time to that we add the chopped chard and the rest of the vegetables to the stew. The sauce was thicker than I expected, so I added more low sodium chicken stock. And now for the taste test. I like this.